All right, let's see what we can get done today. At pattern-collections.com, you're going to scroll down to Pattern Focus to find the link to today's pattern. Today we're going to do twisted corners. Wonder what that looks like. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Can you guys see that? Let me get that bigger. Come on. Give me the whole thing. Guess this one doesn't do that way. Okay. Look at that stunning piece of art. Oops, now it's decided to make it bigger. Look at that. Holy guacamole. That's awesome. But it also looks very intimidating. Oh goodness. Okay, so that's where we're trying to end up, each square. So let's not look at the whole, because that's a bit much. Let's look at just one square. That's where we're ending up. That's the variation. This is the finished product without all of the striping. This is a one called Twisted Corners by Alexandra Cortez Diaz, and the step out was drawn by Cindy Aldridge. Thank you, Cindy, for figuring out this step out. Okay, so inside the square, and we could just draw one big square like this, so it ends up like this middle piece. But I think this connectedness here will be really interesting to see on a tile. So yeah, well, let's do that. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw our grid, right? And it probably should be a pretty square grid to make it look right. We're going to make a pencil line right here, going across the middle. You would think that you would do it this way, but no, you just do one. Okay. Then on this, the top side of the pencil line, we're going to do 3 lines, but we're going to do it on, like this is the middle line right here, and 2 onto this side, and then 2 on the other side, so they're offset. That seems to be the key right there. If we don't start right, we're going to goof this whole dang thing up. Then, on our pencil line, we're going to draw that line and then 2 more going down that way, and the same going over here. The pencil line is here and 2 more coming upward. This is going to be the key. And then we're going to take 2 lines and we're going to turn the corner so that it looks like it goes through here. And that might be something that might be easiest done to make sure it kind of lines up if I try to do it in pencil first before I draw the pen. I think I'm going to play. I'm going to play with steps 1, 2, and 3 in pencil on my first go round before I commit it to pen. Just saying. This one might need a little practice. Yeah. And then step 4, we're going to put a little like bunzo in these corners. That I can do easy peasy. It's this part here that I think is going to be the challenge. And then in this corner, you're going to do like a pod type thing, right? Straight in the middle, corner to corner, and then curves. Got that? That also is easy. But what I want to see here is, I think I'm going to draw the whole grid in pencil so that I don't have any lines. See, I don't want any line. If you draw it in pen, you'll end up with a line right here going through this stripe, and you don't want that to make this continuity. So I think the entire grid is going to have to be in pencil. So I'm going to do it that way. This is going to be a little complicated, and I'm probably going to mark this as an advanced pattern. And I want my squares to be really consistent on this one, just because I feel like it just is, if I'm a little wonky, it's just going to be off. So I'm going to show you my trick for consistency. Is that one the same size as that one? Yeah. Okay. So what I do is I take my emery board. This is the emery board I use to clean off my blending stumps. I don't clean them very often, but if they start to lose their point, I give them a little zippity doodah on the emery board. It cleans off the graphite on the end, but it also helps put the point back on. So anyway, that's the reason I have this in my arsenal. But makes a great measuring tool for making grids the right size. Let me see if I do that. How many can I put? I've forgotten now how many I can put on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me mark approximately half going these ways. Let me see. Can I get 2 in there and still leave a little bit of a border? Maybe. Okay. So I'm going to just draw. I don't usually use measuring tools, but in this particular instance, I feel like really need to make this more consistent than I can with my, see, it's not in the center. That's going to drive me nuts. Okay, let's, maybe I'll just make a 3. No, I want a 4. Okay, I just got to move it over a little bit. Where's my, I used to have a ruler. Aha! Let's do it with a ruler. Don't usually measure. Now we know my square should be 3.5. So let's do 1/4 of an inch in from either side. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna measure it from here. That would be easier. That's a weird, I've never actually measured with this measuring device. It's a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this one. Okay. You guys are gonna just, you're gonna kill me. Oh, I know. I have my work one in my pocket. It's not a good one, but it's better. Let me do that. not doing well here. I really am not doing well with my... See, this is why you don't measure when you're doing Zentangle. Do you see this? You see what troubles this is giving me? I am just not a happy camper. Right about there's half. And right about here is half. Okay, so that's about the middle. Okay, I'm going to try to be a little bit more. Let's see, that's why you don't use rulers in Zentangle. And I'm crooked. Probably would have been just better off drawing it freehand, like I always do. Because now I'm crooked. Okay. Starting with a fresh piece of paper. And we are just going to do it freehand because, you see what I mean? There's a reason. And unless you're doing it on grid paper, there's just a reason that you don't actually measure and that you do it all freehand. I want a border. Whatever size that makes this. I don't know. But I want a border. Okay. And then within that border, I want approximately half. This is way better. Approximately half. See, there is a reason why you don't use your measuring devices, and that needs to be a little bit straighter. Okay, those squares look pretty square. Not bad. Look it, I wasted like 12 minutes farting about with a ruler that I didn't end up using. Just, you know, learning experience for all of us, right? Absolutely. I really thought I was going to have to use a ruler, and I don't. So, but I am going to erase this one guideline that is off because I don't want to use that one. I want to use the straighter one. I want to use that one. Okay. Step 1 is to make a pencil line here. And then at about the halfway part, do that, and then I'm going to do this. I'm just doing it in pencil first because I really feel like if I don't play with it in pencil, I'm going to goof it completely up. Okay, so there's that, and then that, and then this, like that, and this, like that, and then this will come over here like that, this will come over here like that. Okay, it's not as hard to draw as I had imagined, but I'm sort of afraid of this pattern. You can kind of tell, right? I've got a little bit of anxiety happening. And you can tell that I have not played or tried to do this pattern before, because I'm learning along with you guys. Like I've said before, there are some people who complain because my videos are unprofessional. Well, that's because I'm not a professional. So, all right, so here is there's the pencil going that way. Can you see that? Let me zoom in. See what I did with the pencil? This is the going that way, and then we're going to go 1, 2 like that, and 1, 2 like that. And then on that pencil line, I'm going to come this way and at the bottom like that, and this way and at the top like that. Okay, and then this comes through like it's going through there and comes around like that. And I didn't do something right here. I shouldn't have drawn that solid. It needed to only go to here. Okay, that was my mistake. So the next one will be better. That's still got a corner, but I don't want that line there. I've goofed already. This is a much more complicated tangle than it looks. So there's my pencil line. I'm going to draw this one. And then on this side, I'm going to draw 2 more lines. And then on this side, I'm going to draw 2 more lines. And then from here, I'm going to draw those lines. And from here, I'm going to draw these lines, right? But they don't line up. Why don't they line up? Something's not right. Okay, so if you want to make it in a grid, you have to do something different because they don't line up. Okay, see, learning experience. Treating it all as a learning experience. Okay, that part is correct, I think. Is that correct? Feels like it's not quite right. What am I doing wrong? No, that's right. Okay. I'm too wide. First off, I made it too big, and that's probably because I am new at this. Each one is a learning experience, Dawn. This one may end up having to have 2 pages because this first one is definitely a learning experience. This is one of those ones that I would call advanced, and I'm going to figure this out. I'm not going to let it defeat me, but I think in order for it to connect, I actually have to go I think they have to go every other one. They have to go back the other way. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, I think so. Okay, they're too big. I'm too wide. But this is the correct way to do it. No, I just did that wrong. Ay, ay, ay. I just did that wrong. I need to be on this side. And then the curve goes this way. Okay. Learning. We're all learning together. So, number one, if you want it to all connect like that, they have to go every other square. So it's going to go this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then that way. Step number two, they need to be thinner. So they need to be, I'm just going to, I know this isn't going to line up right, so I'm just going to do it. They need to be closer together. Like that. And then this goes here, and this goes here, and then it goes around like that, and around like that. Okay, that's better. See, proportion-wise, it needs to be skinnier. I've started out way too big. Okay, and then this one needs to go here. And then it needs to go like that, like that, and then around the corner and around the corner. Right? I'm making progress. And then this one will go this way. And this way. And then it'll go this way. And it'll go this way. And then we'll turn the corner. And we'll turn the corner. All right, I think I finally figured it out. Let's get a new piece of paper. Very rarely do I need to use two tiles to figure something out, but this is a really complicated pattern. So, let me go back to this tile that I had started with the straight lines that weren't any good. Erase all this mess. Draw myself a nice border. I want a bigger border, I think. And let's just draw myself a nice, loose. Let's not be quite so worried. Let's be kind of in the middle, and kind of halfway through that, and kind of halfway through that. Sort of. It's close enough. Kind of in the middle, and kind of halfway there, and kind of halfway there. As long as they're sort of straight. All right. And then we're going to go half, 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 half. Make that pattern. Every other one. Oops, it's a little crooked. Like that. There's where you want to start. Okay? let's give this a go again. Hoping for the best here, folks. Where am I starting? I'm starting here. So if that's going that way, my first line goes this way. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? So far, so good. And then 1, like that. And then around the corner, this, and around the corner, like that. So far, so good. Zoom you in. Okay, so then the next one goes this way. This one is to connect here, like that. Gently, gently, oh so gently. Like that. And like this. And then like that. By George, I think I might have it. I got a little carried away with my pen there, but that's okay. Whew. Okay. Now for this one, it goes this way first. And then it goes, it's a little wide. I did something not correct. I'm not gonna line up. What did I do wrong, people? This is a really hard pattern. Just saying. I know what I did wrong. This needs to line up to here. Okay, don't make your pencil lines too soon. Fudge buckets. Oh no, it's right. Oh, Dawn, you just don't know what you're doing. You're fine. You're fine, Dawn. You're fine. See? No, I'm not fine. Because this needs to go 1, 2, 3, and that's not accurate. That needs to be over further. Can I just make it over further? Why not? Because this needs to connect here. I went the wrong way, or something. Something isn't right. Oh my goodness. I rarely give up. I'm not going to give up, but that tile is not going to be right in the corner. Because I didn't do something right. Holy guacamole. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I thought I had it. But then something went south. What did I do wrong? I did it over here. I did it on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna say advanced on this one, folks. Very, very advanced. I'm going to draw it in pencil. I have to plan it better. I need to know where I'm going. No, it's not right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then let's do this. And let's do this. That's what I need. So I need to draw this differently. For my head, I need to draw this differently. Okay, starting one more time. This is going to be really, really long, and I'm going to actually have to stop at this point and make it part 2 because I've already gone 40 minutes and I don't have this right yet. If you were just doing one square, let's say if you were just doing one, I'm going to do it really big. I mean, I have the pattern. I got this part one square. And then like that and like that. If you were just going to do one and then do the, you know, the bunzo in here. Like that. with the other one. Oh, the bunzo goes in this one. That was my problem too. But this one like that, and this one like this. Okay. You could do that. It's just one, single one. Pretty simple. And then maybe connect it to some other grid pattern. But if you want to do this, which I really, really want to do, I'm going to have to think about it differently. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm out of battery, so I have to change my battery anyway. This one's going to be a two-parter, folks. So hold on to your seats, and I'll be back. And if you really don't want to figure this out, you know, skip to tomorrow, because this is hard. Sorry, folks. Bye.